up, guys? Barrett Freeman here with PropertyTales Podcast. I'm with my sales manager, Tonya Freeman. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
So what's going on with National Realtors Association?
Oh, you know what? We're just not going to talk about that.
It's important.
No, it is important.
Have you guys thought about being a realtor? Let me tell you what's going on. The 49% of realtors that are members of the National Realtors Association sold 1 or 0 houses in the last 12 months. How many realtors do you know? And I'm not downing the industry. Obviously, I love it, and there's money to be made. But just because you get your license doesn't mean you're going to start making money.
Right.
So what's your advice to somebody that's thinking about joining, becoming a realtor and trying to make money this way?
So I think being a realtor is a great career. I think if this is something you want to do, then it's something you should try to do. I know a lot of people, you included, say that this should be your full-time job. It takes a lot of money to actually be a realtor up front. So, I think for most people, they can't do that full-time the first year. So, if you have money saved, that's great, then you can do that. But I would never tell somebody not to do this career.
When I was starting my brokerage, I wasn't going in hoping that we would make money. We had a very strong path to making money.
Right.
And when I reached out to agents, you were an easy sell because we were going to pay you no matter what because we needed somebody to run the day-to-day. But for the agents that were solely on commission, they needed some assurances that if they joined Freeman Brothers Realty, they're going to make money.
Right.
So, and I knew what size team I thought we needed, and I stopped recruiting as soon as we hit that team size.
Yeah.
And I made promises to every agent that I wouldn't hire anyone else. This is going to be our team. We're going to be elite. We're going to be the best. And that's how we've been doing it. So if you're going to be in real estate, you need to have those conversations and plans before you even decide to take the test.
Right.
You need to have a goal or some in.
Yeah.
You can always be hired by one of these big dogs, Keller Williams, Remax. They'll hold your license, and they do have mechanisms in place to help you succeed. But it's still very expensive, and there's still no guarantees that you're going to sell any houses.
Yeah.
What I see is a person has an aunt, uncle, parents that want to sell their house, and then the person's like, oh, well, I can take my real estate exam and sell that house.
Yes.
And they'll make a big sale, a big lick, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000. And that's a great day, but what's your next house and what's your next house?
Yeah.
So,
there's definitely a process to that. So, you got to know what your sphere of influence is. And you got to put yourself out there. You got to do a little bit of homework.
The other thing that I read about the National Association of Realtors is they do think that month over month for 2024. That membership will continue to decline.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
We've already seen it happening.
Well, yeah.
I try to follow all the brokers and the big realtors in the area. You can look on the MLS and see how many listings someone has. Everyone's down. All the numbers are down. Several realtors that I've worked with in the past have 0 listings right now. It's definitely a scary time to be a realtor, and a lot of realtors are now looking for other jobs.
Right.
The mortgage guys are happy because they can recruit the realtors to maybe have them sell insurance or do insurance or do mortgages.
I never thought about that.
The problem is it's one or the other. In mortgages, there's conflicts of interest. You can't sell houses and sell insurance. It's one of the more regulated areas of our economy, insurance. And real estate's as regulated as it gets too.
Yeah, it is.
So I don't know. It was just I saw that article and I immediately sent it to you. I was like,
yeah. I know. I was reading it. I haven't finished it. But do you know that we have more real estate agents in this area than we have homes listed?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I'm sure that's common.
Yeah. Well, it's not uncommon, but
in these small towns in America, they're going to have a whole bunch. Kentucky, we have 4,000 licensed realtors right now. I don't know. I don't have context for that number. I don't know what California has.
Yeah.
Are people asking you if they should still be realtors right now?
I do have some people that ask. And it's just really iffy. I don't want to tell somebody they should not do that, but if they think they're going to do this, just opening doors and start making a lot of money real quick, it just doesn't happen that way.
The property
So-
management companies are doing well.
Yeah.
We're
Because
adding
rentals are great right now.
we're adding 2 doors a week right now
Right.
to our management company. Our property manager can barely keep up with the onboarding.
Yeah.
Fortunately, that's his main job, but a lot of onboarding is asking the owner for more and more information all the time, and you'll send the owner a text or an email, and you'll wait a few days, and
Right.
so that there's that aspect to it, but the onboarding is very painful.
A Zoom meeting on Friday, you said?
Our Cumberland Quarters apartments that we manage,
Yes.
they're high touch, and we don't maintain them. We just deal with the renters, and when there's a work order, we send them to the companies. We send them to the companies that own them because they have their own maintenance crew.
Yeah.
And so we just need to make sure that we talk well with their maintenance crew. And I guess they've got a cleaner, which is fine. It's less work for us and less to manage, but we need to make sure that it works smoothly.
Right.
And our main cleaner does clean the Cumberland Quarters, but she might be busy today, doing something else. We keep her very busy. She cleans 5 to 7 units for us a week.
Yeah.
So she's very, very busy. So if that girl that just came in can take some pressure off our cleaning lady, that'd be great.
Yeah.
She seemed smart enough, and she could speak well. So
Yeah.
the problem,
She has her BA degree, and she's talking about all the different. She sounds like an entrepreneur. She's got all kinds of little projects going on.
one thing you'll learn is that housekeepers are hard to find, and when you do find them, they're hard to keep.
Same thing about electricians and plumbers, and when you do find a good one, they're hard to keep.
It took us 8 years to get a good plumber, a good electrician, but we've got them, and we pay for them. I mean,
Right.
you pay more, and we pay our housekeeper right now very, very well.
Yeah.
She's definitely the highest paid housekeeper, definitely in the area. She does very well. But that's what it takes. You find someone good, and then you invest in them, and they grow with you.
Yeah.
So that girl that was just here said she's got people working for her.
And get ready to hire somebody else.
Hopefully that's a good thing. You generally want the person cleaning that you're dealing with.
Yeah.
We tell our housekeepers, like, when we send you a job, you do it. Don't send
Yeah.
your sister. Don't send your kid.
Yeah. See, I like what she's doing. I'm the opposite. I'm thinking if I'm going to be an entrepreneur, I'll start a business and maybe I'll get my hands dirty and get whatever. But I'd like to get to the point, like she was saying, where I'm hiring other people. So whenever I was doing cake decorating and catering and all that, I had 2 people that worked for me. That was awesome because it cut my time in half. So, but if she's, she probably wants to start her own business. She's got a college degree, so she might get to the point where she's not doing any of the work, but she's, shuffling it out to other people.
I'm for it if you're organized and professional.
Yeah.
So it sounds like she's got the background. I'm organized, professional, and it's still hard to do business.
Yeah.
Very, very hard. So the next meeting we're going to have in the morning with the agents, Blake wants us to start doing AI staging when we post pictures.
Yeah.
There's an app you can do. It's free even, but he saw a listing the other day that somebody sent us. They want us to buy the house, and it had the normal room, and the next picture was the same room with the AI staging, and
You
it
need to
looked
look at
very
the one.
professional.
I did that actually on one of ours.
Great. So will you show us how to do that tomorrow? Or
Yeah, and there's all kinds of different companies. I just honestly,
And Blake had the idea, and I was like, well, let's not do any more digging because I knew you probably were aware of the companies, and I was like, that Tonya will know. So, but that's something that our agents are starting to finally get some listings.
yeah,
Like Kayla's getting ready to get some listings. I don't know if she's going to have that woman clean out the house or not, hopefully.
yeah,
But if we do have empty houses, I think the AI staging looked very sharp.
yeah. I think so too.
So,
And I can't remember what the percentage is. It's almost 80%, like 76, 78%. That when you have staging, that they sell that much quicker. And as far as AI is concerned, I'm not, it's got to be the same.
it
You just
looked like real furniture.
Yeah, you just got to make sure you say it's AI or virtual. You got to say it's virtual staging. Yeah,
But you can tell it's AI, but
yeah, you can.
but it looked so good.
Yeah,
Def-
it makes a huge difference.
So yeah, we met with Aaron's today. They're going to charge us, $350, $400 for staging. It's just too much when AI can do it for free.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us on this episode of the PropertyTales podcast. We'll see you next time.